Hi. While I've been home on break, I discovered this under my bed. And it's really gross and dirty and dusty. But what it is it's my old treasure box from when I was little. I would put like things that I thought were important to me and stuff like that in the box and then put it under my bed. I have not looked in this in years, and I quite honestly don't even remember what's in it. So what I thought I'd do is open it up, look around inside, and show you guys. And then hopefully we can find some good stuff. It's a duck with like an umbrella, and it says to Monka, and that's what I called my grandma. It says, "Thank you for coming to my school. I love you. Love, Allie." I don't know why I have this and why it wasn't at my grandma's house, but we used to do Grandparents' Day every year, and I think this is from 3rd grade. This is the script from a play that I was in 6th grade, I think. I was townsperson too. It was Pinocchio, basically. It was called No Strings Attached, but it was basically Pinocchio, and it was actually a fun show. Okay, so this is a little purse, and it has these like cat people on it, and they all have names that are like puns, like Katrina, Allie, like Alley Cat, Jennifer, fur, Taylor, like a cat tail, Paula, a little paw, Claudia, Pearl, and Tabitha. And my sister and I used to play with this, and we would pretend we were the different characters. I was always Allie, of course. It looks like letters that I got at camp. This one's from my mom, and my stuffed bunny Pinky I've had since I was little. There's a lot of stuff in here. A giant snowman pen. It's huge. Another one from my mom mostly. My sister also signed it, and my cat, and my dad, and my sister's friend. She must have just been over when we did that. Lots and lots of cards. This is a Valentine's Day card for my mom. Birthday card for my grandma. I have a birthday card for my cousin. I don't know why I kept all of these. Valentine's Day card for my grandma. Okay, so this is when I went to the Concordia Language Villages camp in, it was a German camp, and we had to speak only in German, and I don't speak German. I don't know why I went to the German one. Well, I know why. It's because I really liked German, and I wanted to learn German, but we didn't have it at my high school. And it says Allison Sylvie Brown, because Sylvie was my German name. I think that's what all these letters from camp are. Yeah, I think so. This is another one from that. Some of them might not be, but these ones are. This is a 3rd place, probably from swimming. A Santa pen that has like creepy eyes that kind of move. A picture of me from 2008 to 2009. So that makes me 12. I think this is 6th grade. Here I am. A 2nd place trophy, probably also from swimming. Probably backstroke. 4th place, probably butterfly. I was bad at butterfly. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about this. I was in a fan club. I don't really remember it at all, but it says WFF Fan Club. Please look inside for info. And it has a picture of the club founder, whose name was Maggie. It says, "Dear whoever is reading this, we would love to include you for our club, but first you must tell us what you think WFF, I don't know what that stands for, means. You can send me as many guesses as you want, there's no limit. Hint, hint, it has to do with writing. About the club, we will learn about the art of writing. If you find something unique to add to the WFF, please email me at," her email, "and I might include it, but first you have to figure out what WFF means. Hint, hint, this will be for fun." Writing for fun? Fees. To be in the club you must pay nothing. It's free. This club may include stories passed back and forth from person to person. Each writes a story and asks parents to vote on whose is better. Fun! What to do when you're in the club. Please add your picture on the cover once you email me, and I'll tell you that your guess is right. So I must never have done that since the picture's on the cover. I'm the leader. The next person will be 2nd in command, 3rd in command, and so on. Rules. 1. Never say the real name of the club. That will be bad. 2. Don't write the whole story. 3. Have fun. 4. Send it back to me when you've joined the club. Questions? Email me at blah 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 blah. Thanks. I don't know if I actually ever got in the club because my picture's not on the front and I don't really remember it at all. More trophies, 3rd and 2nd place mostly. This is a birthday card from my sister, which you can't really see. It's cute. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is from my 7th grade boyfriend. He wrote my name in snow on their roof. And he always used to, his last name started with an S, and he always used to draw his S's like that. He got me the last Twilight book. The card says, Dear Allie, I know you have already read this book, but I hope you'll read it over and over again. As you can see, to the right I put your name into my ice rink. For a size perspective, that E is about 5 feet tall, and for your name in my garage roof, the A is about 5 feet tall. That must have taken a while. Well, I hope you enjoyed the book, mainly because it's from me, but also because it's probably a very good book. P.S. Sorry, my spelling and writing are very poor. Notice the dot for the I. It's a heart. That's sweet. I kind of forgot about that. I don't know what this is. It's never been opened. I'm surprised how many things I have from middle school in here. I thought I stopped putting stuff in here when I was much younger. Okay, apparently things that have been licked shut and then kept for years without opening are hard to open. Oh my gosh, this is my middle school diploma. I didn't even know I got a diploma. In my grades, I had an A in music, an A in Spanish, A- in art, A in religion, B+ in math that says show good effort, completes assignments on time, produces quality work. An A- in language arts, a B- in physical education. That just shows how awful I am at sports, because who gets a B- in gym? An A- in science and an A- in social studies. This is a story my sister. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Oh my god, how old was she? 3rd grade because it's in cursive. So it says, a hero for life. My sister Allie is my hero because she is always there for me. I can count on her for everything. She can tell when I'm sad and always makes me laugh and makes me feel better. She had pretty good handwriting for, maybe it's 4th grade. She is 12 years old. Okay, so I was in 6th, so she was in 4th grade. And has brown hair and brown eyes and almost always smiles. Sometimes there is a downside to Allie. Sometimes she is crabby, but I can make her happy then. She makes me smile. Sometimes we get mad at each other, but it always turns out okay. Allie sometimes understands me more than I understand myself. She will sometimes talk to me and I'll figure something out maybe? Finally figure something out. Allie helps me from everything from homework to great advice, but best in the world. I think I am lucky to have Allie. I know I have a hero for life. That is so cute. Oh my god. I want to show that to her when she gets home from school. Oh, I'm pretty sure this is from Sri Lanka. One of my best friends is from Sri Lanka. I mean, it might not be, but she tends to get me stuff like this. So it might be from Sri Lanka. Okay, this is my old diary. I filled out like 3/4 of it. It's from, well, it says it started in 2005. So I was in 5th grade. And then, I don't know, let's see if I can figure out what year it ended. 2007. So I had this for 2 years, but I only filled out 3/4 of it. I probably didn't write in it that often. I remember being a really bad diary owner. But the last thing on it, or one of the last things, is January 9th. That's the day before my birthday. It says, today is the worst birthday eve ever. Later, I forgive Mama. She must have done something that annoyed me. And then the next entry is July 15th, over 6 months later. Finally found you. Must have lost it. While my mom is taking an exam and for her teaching certification. And I have to take messages. So if I get any, they'll be here. And then there's nothing. And then that's the last thing I ever wrote in here. Okay, this is a collage I must have made in like 6th grade. My family and my pets on it. It says, all the things I love. Llama's cousin, the alpaca. Lovable kittens, ice bears, seals and sea lions, Otis my puppy, newspaper comics. Oh, Allison, Allison. Oh, this is a like charcoal picture I didn't make of my dad's dog growing up that they had done. Rachel made this pig. I don't know why I have Rachel's stuff. Okay, this is a story that me and my friend wrote about my cat. It's called Justy's Life. Baby Justy. Once upon a time, there was a cat named Justy. He was the cutest kitten ever. He was orange, yellow, and white. He had one sister that was gray. She liked to scratch people. Her name was July. Justy lived in a barn. Getting sold. One day, Justy got sold to the Browns for free. He drank out of a bottle cap, and he couldn't even finish it. He had to pee on newspapers and sleep in the downstairs bathroom because they were not prepared for a cat. Doug, the dad, was very surprised. He had to have mush from next door. An older cat. Soon he got used to the house. He met a cat named Quincy. They went on lots of dates. Ooh. Getting married. Soon they got married. Everyone they knew came, but spelled N-E-W. Justy wore a tux that was black. Quincy wore a light blue sparkly wedding dress. Having kittens. They never had kittens. Soon Quincy got pregnant. She had 13 kittens. Rosie, Coco, Jasmine, spelled Jazzmen. Maxie, Allie, Justy the second, spelled 2 E-N-D. Quincy the second, Seesaw, Daisy, Lily, Flower, Ginger, and Jojo. They were all born in one litter, so Quincy was exhausted. Happily Ever After. Justy, Quincy, Rosie, Coco, Jasmine, Maxie, Allie, Justy the second, Quincy the second, Seesaw, Daisy, Lily, Flower, Ginger, and Jojo lived happily ever after. The end. So I like to write stories from a very young age, so I have a lot of stories in here. I think this is a poetry book I wrote. One of them's about my mom. It says, I love my mama. No one knows how much but me. You want to know how much? I'm afraid you'll never know. The reason no one knows is because I don't know how to explain. That's a weird poem. This is a painting of my mice. Matt and Petunia. This is a doll that I made in 2nd grade because my mom makes these with her students. Lots of cards from a different camp. This is a picture of me and this one's me, and this is my sister, and that's my friend Megan. Okay, Build-A-Bear Workshop certificates of birth. This is for Amora. She was like a snow leopard. And Princess, who was a pink poodle. This is like a Pinocchio thing that my grandma got me for, I think, my 4th birthday. Oh my god, okay. So this is a story I wrote with my friend Megan, and I'm going to only read the first sentence, but none of it's spelled right. I'll read it and then I'll put writing on the bottom of how I spelled it. Okay, so it's, once upon a time there was a horse and she lived in the forest. Her name was Alice. I mean, that's just one of the lines. It was so bad. Like, the entire thing is like that. Valentine's Day card for my dad, which is adorable. Another picture of me and my sister and my friend Megan. Valentine's Day card from my dad. Apparently he used to give me Valentine's Day cards. He doesn't do that anymore. Okay, so we had to make limericks in 3rd grade, but we had to make pigaricks. Limericks about pigs. I'll just read you mine. This is my whole classes. It's called Candy Dandy. There once was a pig named Dandy who ate a lot of sweet candy. And then she said that, I'm getting quite fat, and then she became sugar-free. That's actually pretty good for a 3rd grader. And see, that's her with candy, and that's, I think, her without candy. That's actually kind of cute. Okay. Birthday notes from my entire class from maybe 1st grade, because everyone can't spell their own names. There's like mold or something on the bottom of this, so I'm going to be careful not to touch too much of this. This is a coin purse. Crayons, the shell. There's candy in here, which is gross. And probably why there's like mold and stuff in here. My worry dolls. I used to, when I was like nervous about things, I would put one of these, they're really small. I would like whisper the worry to it and then put it on my bed, and then I thought that would make it go away. It was pretty cute. Now the one thing I thought was for sure in here, the only thing I remember putting in here was this little half of a locket that my 8th grade buddy gave me. So in kindergarten, I had like an 8th grade buddy who would like bring me to church and back, like on church days at school. And he found a locket on the playground one day, and he broke off one half of it and gave it to me, and he kept the other half. And I thought that was adorable. And I didn't think it was adorable then, but now looking back, it's adorable. But I thought it was in here, and I don't see it. But yeah, so those are all the things that I consider to be treasures in, I guess, kindergarten through about 7th and 8th grade. That was fun. I found some stuff I didn't think was even in here. Stuff I'd completely forgotten about, like that WFF club. And yeah, it was nice to look back on some of the stuff, like think for my 7th grade boyfriend, because like, it did not end well. You know, it was a 7th grade relationship, but it didn't end very well, so it was kind of nice to remember that he was a nice person. So yeah, those are all of my old treasures. So I hope that you guys liked looking at my old stuff as much as I did. Next week, I'm going to be in Fargo with my boyfriend, and so we've been reading a book. I told you guys about that, and we're planning on doing a review of that. We're hoping that we'll finish it by then and then do the review together next week. So that's probably what the plan will be. So I guess I'll see you guys then. Bye. It actually took me a little bit to get into this book. I don't know why, but for the first like half of it, I really just couldn't get into it.